Welcome everyone and thank you so much for joining in. As we are aware, the potential geopolitical tension between Iran and Israel is causing some imbalance in the market. But if you are holding Bitcoin, even though it did took some hit compared to all coins, you can see the dominance is rising. And if you have been following me for a while, you guys saw this coming. I was very clear, holding Bitcoin in the upcoming days compared to altcoins will be profitable because I showed you this Bitcoin dominance chart where the dominance has broken out from this double bottom, also broken above this parallel channel, and now this will be looked as a continuation pattern. And we have said 57-58% is where this dominance could be heading. And right now, if we look at this Bitcoin dominance chart, it does looks like the price objective could be reached. That means even in the upcoming days, holding Bitcoin seems to be profitable. But if we look at the price action is definitely taking some hit. If you look at the chart here, you can see, guys, in a daily time frame, the price of Bitcoin got rejected while trying to break out from this key line. If you look at this trend line here, right, and if you look at the scenarios which are being formed each and every time whenever the price of Bitcoin tried to break above this symmetrical triangle, what happened after that? We saw price getting attracted around this lower trend line. And yesterday, when the price failed to find support above the symmetrical triangle, we got attracted towards this lower trend line, which in the past price action acted as support and resulted in a impulsive move. So in our case, since we are still finding support at this lower trend line from the symmetrical triangle, which in the past price action resulted in a bullish move, I don't want you guys to panic. We have already witnessed this corrective move, but it doesn't necessarily mean the price of Bitcoin is bearish for the immediate short term. But for the upcoming days, I have been very clear. As long as we remain above 60,000, it is just a temporary pullback, and price after some shakeout, after liquidating the over leverage long, is going to start with a new impulsive move. And the reason is very simple. The reason why remaining over 60,000, 61,000 could still show some bullish move. Let me show you with this example here. Now, what I want you guys to do is to simply look at this Williams Alligator indicator and CryptoAnup buy sell indicator, because in the past price action we have found out, as long as the price of Bitcoin during uptrend has remained above these key trend lines, Williams Alligator indicator, CryptoAnup buy sell indicator, it has resulted in an impulsive move. So in our case, even though the price of Bitcoin is showing weakness, you can see we are still holding the support from this Williams Alligator indicator, CryptoAnup buy sell indicator. So what does this mean? As long as the price of Bitcoin remains above this trend line, please, I don't want you guys to panic. It might be just a temporary pullback, price coming back to this some key line before starting with an actual impulsive move. But I'm also aware indicators right now are turning bearish. Indicators like RSI is looking bearish because we have dropped below 50. MACD is clearly forming this bearish crossover, even the T3CCI indicator in a negative territory. But we have seen price, even after some weakness, showing relief rally whenever we have managed to find support above this trend line. So since we are still above it, since we are also holding the support from this symmetrical triangle, the lower trend line, I don't want you to be bearish. And beside this support, even if you look at this leading indicator, the CPR support, we are still above it. If you look at this example here, you can see, guys, the price of Bitcoin right now is still holding the support, right? Holding the support from this CPR indicator. And I have been very clear. This CPR is an ascending CPR. This month, April CPR is higher than the previous month, which only gets formed during uptrend. You guys are aware about that. But what I want you guys to do is to simply look at the current price action. We are still above the CPR line, which will be looked as support. And as long as the price remains above this Williams Alligator indicator, CryptoAnup buy sell indicator, even the lower trend line from the symmetrical triangle along with the CPI indicator, please, I don't want you guys to panic. And even if the worst case scenario starts playing out, price after some range bound starts breaking here to the downside, please, even this target from this leading indicator for the month of April sits above 60,000. So even if the worst case scenario plays out, we will remain above 60,000, which in my opinion is still bullish. And this entire move will be just a temporary corrective move before halving, and price after that is going to show another impulsive move, because in a bigger picture it is very clear the bull market rally has not ended yet. So what I'm trying to pinpoint here is that yes, in the medium short term, price might look bearish, right? Price might show corrective move, but if you simply zoom out, the upcoming days for Bitcoin still looks very strong. And even if this bearish continuation is going to play out, I mean, price of Bitcoin getting attracted around this S1 line, right? This trend line here, then parallelly it might be also finding support at this. So before I switch the chart, I just want to aware you guys about the 200 USDT position airdrop from Bybit. To those individuals who have not claimed this free bonus from Bybit, then I suggest you guys to check the video description, because Bybit right now is giving around free $200 futures position airdrop, either Bitcoin USDT position, Ethereum USDT position, or Solana USDT position. All the links are in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. Feel free to grab this opportunity. Now, I just showed you that with the previous example, even if the worst case scenario starts playing out, you can see guys, in that case, the price of Bitcoin could be still forming a bullish scenario. I mean, yes, in the medium short term, we might look like breaking out from this symmetrical triangle which I just showed you. We are still holding the support, but if we are going to see another continuation here to the downside, price heading towards the monthly S1 line, price heading towards the support from this falling channel, please do not panic. I have been very clear. As long as we remain above 60,000, there is nothing to worry about, and this entire move could be playing out like this. Price forming another bull flag before showing another continuation like this. So what I'm trying to pinpoint here is that even if the price in the medium short term is going to show weakness, as long as we remain above 60,000, I don't want you guys to worry. Only thing what I can suggest you right now is to be careful, because in times like this, market tends to be very unpredictable. So please be careful out there. Now, these were some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please guys, do not hesitate to destroy that like button. And to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a friendly reminder one more time to those individuals who have not claimed this free 200 USDT position airdrop from Bybit, then I suggest you guys to check the video description. And by saying this, I'm signing out until next time. Bye-bye.